Hello and good afternoon. Welcome to another video from TW White & Sons Mazda. Okay, here we have today a 2015 on a 65 plate Mazda CX3. This is an incredibly rare and hard to replace car for a number of reasons. Hopefully I'll be able to cover those as we go round. I'm really sorry about the wind noise, although it's a lovely sunny day. We've got a bit of a breeze here. This car park's terrible for it. So yeah, 65 plate, 2015 CX3 Sport Nav. So the specification makes it desirable. Has an automatic transmission. Is a one owner car from new. And has a full and complete documented Mazda service history. Now that is an incredibly rare thing with a used car. You tend to find owners will go to the main dealer for servicing for first 3 years, maybe 4, maybe 5 at a real push. But to get to 7 years old and have been into a Mazda garage every single year without fail. And this must be an October registered car because I bought the service record with me. That's in the car and it's every October without fail. They have not missed a service. The customers that part exchanged this had a CX30 from us. So this came in against a new CX30 and looked after the car so well. The service record is absolutely impeccable, as is the condition of the car. So hopefully as I take you around, you'll be able to appreciate just how nice the car is. Very difficult to gauge true condition from photos and a video, but I'll do my very best to show you just how nice the car is. It arrived with us like this, and wanting for pretty much nothing cosmetically. I think there is a very small mark on one of the textured wheel arches, and just down here it's a really tiny little scratch, but other than that, the car is in incredible shape. The car also has a couple of interesting options. So you notice the car's finished in a colour called Meteor Grey. It's a very nice grey. This is what sort of came before Mazda's what is now machine grey. Really nice colour. It's a very dark, almost like a gunmetal, but it is a really sort of nice high gloss, very nice grey. And the options that the previous owner put on the car from new, given that they did buy it from a Mazda dealer in 2015, is the stone leather interior. You can probably see that through the windows and the windscreen as I walk round, but I will show you it in a second. Front parking sensors. Now this was something that you could not option on these cars from factory, or indeed as a genuine accessory from Mazda. So they are aftermarket install, but there is a switch in the car, and we can show you how to use that, and I will we'll show you where it is. Also has a folding mirror kit. So these had power fold wing mirrors from factory, but you had to turn a little switch in the car to be able to put them in and out, sort of, with the ignition on. This is actually set up so that it will do it alongside locking and unlocking of the car, which pretty much no other CX3 would have. And it also has a centre armrest in it. So little CX3s, it was quite an unusual car in that it came as a compact SUV. Now you will notice as you look at the carpet, you can probably see some faint lines in it. Now the previous owner had a rubber boot liner and rubber mats in the car over the existing carpet in the boot. So condition is lovely. Of course you've got rear parking sensors, those are factory. And on the boot here, where is it? Just here, you've got a reversing camera as well. As you come down the back, you see you've got these dual exit exhausts, so it looks really smart. With these very nice alloy wheels. They're wrapped in Toyo Proxy tyres, which is what these cars should have. I believe they're 18-inch on this car, but like a sort of diamond cut finish with that painted inner. I'll show you the back of the car. That's the first opportunity you get to see this lovely stone leather interior. It has some red accents on it, so you'll see, hopefully the light's okay, you can see just here across the top of the seat and even on the base you've got this very dark sort of burgundy seam almost, where you've got like a half suede alongside the beige leather, which looks absolutely lovely and in really wonderful condition. I couldn't imagine there's ever been anybody in the back of the car. Even things like the ISOFIX points, they're not sort of gaped open or anything like that. I don't think there's ever been anybody in the back of the car. On the door cards, you've got this like suede insert, looks very nice, and a little bit more of the burgundy accents there. You have keyless entry, that's what the button on the door is for. And yes, yeah, same on the front, you've got that lovely suede finish there, the burgundy, and the all-important BOSE stereo. It's one of the best features of this car for me. I mentioned the car was an automatic. Now this would have been one of the very first Mazda CX3s. Around the time that this car came out was when this car was registered, and to find one with an automatic transmission as a one owner with the history this car has got is so hard to do. We'll start the car up, so it's push button start. You just have to put your foot on the brake. That little beep was the front parking sensors activating. I just want to get the air conditioning on. It's still a little bit warm even though it's towards the end of the day. Now hopefully you'll be able to see, I'll just lower the steering wheel, you have here a head-up display. So this little plastic screen pops out when you put the ignition on, and it gives you a digital readout of your speed, which you can see there on the right, and an image of the lane keep assist system as well, to show you whether you're straying over a white line without indicating. But to have a digital speed readout there is very good. To have it that much higher and more visible is very good. It means you don't have to be looking down at the speedometer all the time. So car's covered 34,434 miles, which is absolutely nothing for a 7-year-old car, and in wonderful condition, as I mentioned. Now you have automatic lights and automatic wipers that you can see here. Also have electric windows, power fold mirrors that you can see there, and the little button down here is the one for the front parking sensor. So that aftermarket actually looks like it's supposed to be there, which is really nice. You have Mazda's multimedia system here. This has hands-free telephone, DAB digital radio, as you can see there, fully integrated navigation, and if I put the car into reverse, a rear camera, and you can hear those parking sensors activate as well. We also have a climate control air conditioning system, heated front seats, vital addition to the car for winter time, and if you haven't had them before, it's a really lovely addition to any car, particularly that on a car we have half leather and suede, because the suede insert, I'll just move this out of the way for the passenger seat so I brought the service record with me. This suede insert heats up so fast, certainly a little bit quicker than the leather, so actually you get those heated seats on and it will react really quickly. I brought the service record for the car with me. We'll talk you through this. I've actually put a picture of it in amongst the photos, but you can see that it was supplied by Mazda, who are a main dealer, back in 2015, and it's been in there for servicing in the October of 16, October of 17, 18, 19, 20 and 21. So we'll be servicing the car before it leaves us, but a very comprehensive and untarnished service record with a Mazda main dealer, which is an incredibly rare thing. But we'll leave that in the car so you can have a look at it when you come to see it. Mentioned centre armrest, and this was a dealer fitted accessory. You couldn't have these from factory, it was done when it got to the dealer, but it's a really nice addition to the car. If you're going to go on a motorway or anything, to be able to rest your arm on it is it's very good. And the all-important auto transmission, so you've got a little bit more of that burgundy accent running down there, and you have a manual shift option on these, so use it like a normal automatic box, and if you press it over to the right here, you'll see that it lights up in orange down here, and behind the steering wheels here you've got paddles to shift up and down. So if you do have two drivers in the household, and one who prefers manual and one who prefers auto, that's a really nice compromise. Sport setting there, that sharpens up the throttle response, holds the car in gear for a bit longer, so you've got more available torque and available power, which is a nice touch. And even more of that light leather extended across the dash. It's a really lovely place to be. It's a very well finished car, and like I say, one of the very first CX3s, so to find one low mileage with an automatic transmission, and probably means it's got to be one of the best value CX3s on the market, I would guess, certainly with an automatic box. Just turn the car off. I did notice as well, actually, I'll put the car back on for a second, I forgot to mention, something I've never seen before. Up in the top corner of the wing mirror here, it tells you the direction that you're facing, and this actually updates as you go along. So if you're facing north, it changes to north. If it's northeast, northwest. I don't think that was something that Mazda did, so I think it was something you probably had to put on the car from that time. But really nice little addition, and rear view mirror is an auto dimming one as well. So if there's somebody coming up behind you with their headlights on full, it will actually cut out some glare for you. Right, now I will get out of the car. And that's it. That's our Mazda CX3. It's available at TW White & Sons in Bookham, where we are a Mazda main dealer. We accept part exchanges from all manufacturers, all makes, models, mileages, all considered. We are very competitive purchasers of used cars, so do give us a call if you're contemplating selling your existing vehicle. Yeah, this is definitely one that needs to be seen. The condition is absolutely wonderful. We don't often get used cars arrive to us like this. You might get the occasional one that needs a little bit of work before it hits the forecourt, but even things like, actually, you can see here, if you look down the side of the car, that high gloss finish to the paintwork, it is mirror-like, and all our valeter has done for us is washed and hoovered it. The car has been kept that well. If you've got any other questions, please feel free to pick up the phone to us. Hopefully we've covered as much as possible in amongst the photos and the videos, but if you do want additional images or even a live video walk round of the car if you're not local to us, do just let us know. We're here to help. Thank you very much for watching. We'll hopefully hear from you soon. Cheers then. Bye.